Hi, I'm Mike Barnett with the Texas Association of Realtors. As Director of Political Affairs, I've been asked a lot recently why the association is endorsing Proposition 2 on the constitutional amendments ballot. It's probably the most important measure on the ballot. Water, without a doubt, I think everybody knows, is the biggest, most vital issue that's facing the state over the course of the next 50 years. Our ability to provide clean, affordable water is going to determine the fate of this state. In the next few decades alone, the state's population is expected to double. We've grown over 20% in the last 10 years alone. And at the same time, we have water systems across the state that are aging and deteriorating. And some folks say even that in some of these local communities, as much as 40% of the water is being lost from the source to the consumer. It's an issue that has to be faced and dealt with so that we can know that we're going to be able to provide clean, affordable water in the future. These projects are going to have to happen. We've got to add the capacity. We've got to fix these old systems. And so what Proposition 2 does is allows us to do that in a more cost-effective way. It allows the Texas Water Development Board to bond and make low-cost loans to local communities. And so where the local communities would have to go out on their own and bond or borrow on the private market if you're another system that doesn't have bonding authority and pay a lot more for these loans, going through the state and utilizing their AAA bond rating will allow taxpayers in those local communities that are borrowing that money to be able to pay a lower cost, and it saves money. It's a win-win situation. A lot of folks say, hey, we need to just be saving up and paying for these things outright. We don't want to go into more debt. And I'll equate it to a person buying a house. Everybody'd love to be able to go in and pay cash for a house and not have debt for 30 years or whatever your term is. But it just doesn't happen. These things are expensive. We've got to do them. So why not save some money and have a low-cost option for that long-term borrowing? It doesn't cost anybody that's not a ratepayer in these utilities any money. It just helps those folks save money on those projects. So it's a win-win. We get the water and the capacity that we need for the future, and taxpayers get to save money doing it.